It's your mile high priest. I'm up about a mile high on Venus's day. It's a little later in the evening. I just recorded the pre-shuffle, so I'll be showing that in just a little bit. I had to have a pre-dinner, somewhat healthy snack. I suppose a banana can be considered healthy, depending on where you get your information. Wow, y'all, that message is okay. Message is coming through. We're gonna run with it. I'm gonna cut to the pre-shuffle, the shuffle that I'm reading. I didn't really meditate on it. I started meditating earlier, and I started getting so many messages. So then I recorded a message where I devoted that more so to a channeled message, like an intuitive channeled message. And now I'm doing the Moonology spread. I apologize for skipping I dually apologize, and also I do not apologize because I've been so tired, and I've been choosing rest, which to me, that's quite an accomplishment. And perhaps I can place a little bit of pride in acknowledging that I'd rather take rest than do everything for everyone. But I actually really do want to have a better posting schedule. I love to post often, and so I think in the earlier video I mentioned that I am attempting to kind of align my schedule so that I can both be equally busy with my work and with this work. Because again, I really am grateful that everyone can join us and hang out and partake and listen, and hopefully everyone does find something that resonates or something that is enjoyable. And my ultimate desire or intent is for me to inspire you to have a little bit of hope and faith, right? I am very comical and humorous and sarcastic, but I absolutely do love hanging out with you. With that, magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens, this is your highest core. I am your mercurial, divinely guided by Thoth, Mercury, everyone, goddess Isis, the moon. This is the last quarter moon spread for the Cancer moon, which marks the final phase of this longer 2.5 year lunar lunation cycle that began in 2021. July 9th, when the moon and the sun met at 18 degrees of Cancer. The first quarter moon phase occurred in April 9th of 2020, on April 9th, 2022. Sorry. When the moon squared the sun in Aries, the moon being in 19 degrees of Cancer, sun in 19 degrees of Aries. The full moon phase occurred in 16 degrees of Cancer, in opposition of the sun in 16 degrees of Capricorn on January 6th of this year, 2023. So we're wrapping up whatever a lot of this has to do with you recognizing the qualities of really owning it, right? We had the Empress come through. Let's just cut to the shuffle. I'll be right back. Thanks all. Alrighty, y'all, we're back. Thank y'all so much. I know I'm rambling a little bit. A lot of messages started coming through. I'm just gonna go with it, okay? We do have the shuffle, the Moonology shuffle for the last quarter moon. So, what do you need to release? What can help you to release that? And what is advice having released that, or why you should release that? And then the outcome, right? We did get more than just 4 cards. We have this. I am putting it as a sort of the message from spirit, from direct from divine. So nothing is yet set in stone, right? A mutable moon. So watery energy. So there is a lot of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here, as well as Venus, Libra, Taurus energy. We have this one in what it is that you need to release, which is this fiery climax approaches. So it is something that is holding you back in the mindscape, and it is something that you've been sort of going for, but we're gonna dig into that, right? The message will kind of divide and split. There's a lot of mirror energy to more projection energy. We have the what can allow you to release this need to control and to go for a certain thing is the disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. So we just passed that timing. So you could be I'm getting that a lot, that you are very much seen as someone who you're being perceived right now a lot. Like, I hope that makes a lot of eyes on you, okay? And all the eyes are on you, and these are just not eyes. Like, people are just trying to figure you out. Why? I don't know. Like, do they have anything else to do? I get that that's your attitude, and so there is a need to release that because it is holding space in your mind. You are tending to hold space for those thoughts and that vibration of questioning why folks continue to incessantly pick and want to know about you, and you don't care. You could give 0 F's. You are manifesting. You are also very witchy. You have the Page of Pentacles over here. You perceive those that perceive you, and it is not just that people see you or that you're being seen. You are not, it's not, you could be showy, you could not be showy, but you show up, and that's the thing, is like you show up authentically and you shine, and you don't care. It's like you don't care if for you, it's more right about like the things you do to shine. Like there may have been a time, or this may resonate with you, where like this message does want to come out. It's like, is there a tendency to be too naive or too stuck on certain things that are more superficial, or are you sometimes too childish? But perhaps people are seeing you as immature and childish. But again, you could give I'm getting this attitude, but it's almost like you don't even have an attitude. Like, people are prescribing this attitude on you, like they're putting this on you, like they're projecting on you. So I get a lot of like, you need to advice from spirit, take time to breathe out, and that nothing is yet set in stone. And you really are more set on defying these folks and taking more control of the way you're being perceived. But it isn't that. You should focus on more on you shouldn't. It is Spirit does want me to acknowledge and give you the advice that you are putting too much attention on determining or controlling, trying to direct how these folks are seeing you, how they're perceiving you. Take a stance in claiming, like you should claim that you're not the complaint department. Like you don't even feel that way, but you do operate in that way, and that's why it's confusing, because you are instinctively, naturally running with your authentic self, so you don't question yourself. But everyone is a little bit like I guess it's hard for them to like. Do you see the camera? Sometimes it does fuzz out a lot, and it's obviously a defective camera that I should have returned when I bought it. I apologize. Look, the nothing is yet set in stone, and the conclusions are within reach. We'll bring you back into focus. I love this one. This Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. So we have going from the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Wands. You're very perceptive. You're psychic. You are also very cunning, but not deceptive. Cunning, like you're smart. You're intelligent. No one's gonna pull a fast one on you. You're equally in order, and you know how to have fun. You know how to let loose and be a kid. You have always leaned into play, okay? It is instinctual for you to lean into play, so you could very well be a Pisces or a Leo. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Y'all, I'm sorry. There is so much like excitable energy. Like someone is very nervous to come to you. Like someone is very choked up to come to you. Like they see you this way. They see you both as very, like they want the love. They want your love. Like they love you. They don't know. Like they're so lost. Like you're someone that finds balance through instinct, through intuition. You're, again, Pisces, very Virgo, and you're a hard worker. You work in the light and you work in the three-dimensional world. You work with spirit. You work with your inner child, and you also work your butt off, so you could be very tired. You're also a high priestess. You're a magician. You work with magic. You work with love. You work with the light. You've done your shadow work. I was going to go off about saying, like, you have always tended to your childlike qualities and pursuits. Like, you are very well embodied, like, the Leo archetype of being a romantic, loving, tender, like, roaring, but, like, I just get that you are a warm, loving person, and maybe it was not always, you did not always exhibit those qualities, but like now you do. Okay, like you did, then you didn't, now you do, because you did it because you were learning your shadow, you're figuring it out. It's called figuring it out, right? You've walked away from all that crap. You've already freaking gone to God. You're like, what's going on? And you see through all the I get funny things like children, like it's like that Medea, doesn't she say, like, in that really crazy thick accent? Now my nose is children, like you see children. Okay. There's children, right? There's children. And there's these folks like, y'all are supposed to be grown, fully grown, but you're nothing but children over there, okay? Like, you see through, you cut through it, you see through it, you know people are spying on you, looking at you, trying to figure you out, trying to dream about trying to manifest you in their dreams. Or so. Someone is definitely like really, a lot of people are upset about the fact that they feel that you're leaving them out in the cold when you're a little bit too focused more so on you. Okay, like, they're offended by you focusing on you. They're offended by your Empress patience, how much patience you exhibit, the virtue, that the qualities of virtue that you persist with and exhibit. Okay, you come off as like naive, and when you're actually very much an innocent being, you work with the light and the love, and like, that doesn't mean you don't come without knowing shadow aspects. You've mastered the art of manifestation via the Empress archetype of owning your you-know-what. And the message that I was getting overall is to work with higher will, and work in a will that is higher, take action that is higher willed, okay? Like, bring in more light, bring in more spirit, bring in more play, and bring in more stillness. So we have Aquarius vibrations, we have Earth vibrations, and we have a lot of Leo with the Sun. We could be Sun in Libra, Sun in Taurus, Sun in Scorpio, Sun in Cancer, Sun in Pisces, Sun in Aquarius, Sun in Aries. I did pick up the instinct card, which was calling me out a lot. People are like, you feel like you're in the eye of the beholders, like you literally, you are probably not in alignment with folks that have not partaken in some sort of healing. You're giving off like attitude, right? We have the 9 of Wands, but it's because that's the projection. And also you've had to earn your place, and I don't think people understand that you have worked so hard to come to where you are, that you're not going to simply budge for the fools, right? You're on your fool's journey that is like highly spiritual, and people want to literally consume you. Where the amount of energy and time that people want to pour on you is the amount of energy and time that you pour into purifying and removing yourself from this type of energy. Like, you literally fend off this type of energy, like your aura, your Ka body, like your spirit guides. There's like a force around you that is just like, no. No. Because look, people don't want to heal. They don't want to even take the first few steps to go into this, to activate consciousness. Okay, a lot of people still in the subconscious. Your reminder, hey, remember when you operated in subconscious? This reminder is supposed to elevate you and supposed to like advance you. Oops, sorry. I've been like out of breath the whole time. I think, I don't know why. Someone is really like wanting to talk to you. I don't know why. I hope that you guys are, the recording of the shuffle was so long, and I hope that you're able to see the cards, how they all laid out. But I do have them all here anyway. The sun kind of leading the pack. In the field tarot, I have the Three of Pentacles works, the Star, some more Aquarius energy. I have a Queen of Swords, air quality, air energy. I was reading the Nine of Wands right now, and then we have the Fool. You're beginning your scene as foolish and romantic, and really you're more playful. You're independent. You're really showing independence. Wow, I hope I was showing. I'm not bolstered up, so like I'm feeling like I'm lower, and I hope I'm showing the cards. Yeah, you're working with spirit. You're creative, you're artistic, you're leaning more into your passions. You're tired of people pleasing and going out for no reason, and you've been enlightened to a higher vision and higher wish fulfillment. You're being perceived as like, why are you leaving the group or like not participating? You're like, I'm spiritually protected and divinely guided. I can't work with folks that are taking me away from my independence and my work. We were meditating on the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is here. Also, the Queen of Wands is right below it. The Queen of Swords. And then we have the Two of Wands, which has also been leading this. So the lunar eclipse is next weekend, the 14th, and then the solar eclipse, I believe, happens later in the new moon, during the new moon, so in about 3 weeks. So in a week, there's the partial new moon lunar eclipse, and then, yes, sorry, I said it incorrectly before, but I'm saying it correctly now. Partial lunar moon eclipse, new moon, partial lunar eclipse in Libra, as well as, or following the solar eclipse while the moon sits in Taurus, the full moon in Taurus. Yeah, that'll be a solar eclipse, I believe. I think that's how it goes, right? Again, we'll figure it out. Two of Wands energy. Okay. You're being shifted into your efforts, like you're fulfilling the masculine energy that you thought you had to seek in others. And that was a form of control that others subconsciously, unconsciously take in. And that's why you're asked to do the work through the subconscious, through a shadow. But a lot of people prescribe it as too psychological, too dark, or like, I don't care to work through that. But you did. Okay, you've done a lot of the work, and so now you seem different. I don't know. Oh, I was also laughing earlier before I cut off for that brief moment. You're laughing like it's you didn't know you weren't expecting cuffing season to come so fast, so abruptly. God, y'all. I'm getting the funniest messages, but the like funny, some realness, right? We're working with some realness right now. A new start is coming, and you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay, full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. So in the next 3 months, it's like you're shining, you're working, you're getting a lot of work done, and you're also in the spiritual realm. You're like vibrating on another spiritual level and vibration. So yeah, you've fulfilled a lot of your work through the subconscious. So you're on to the next level of operation. You are a beam of light, and like a lot of folks just don't understand. Okay, someone really wants to talk to you. I don't know, like, are they going to talk to you? I don't know. they're like scared they screwed it up. It's an Emperor, Aries, or a Scorpio. I did want to read instinct, right? Maybe they've got their eye on you. Like they feel that you have left them out in the cold, and maybe they've taken time out to heal because you exude healing, and you're like, I will not be consumed. Like I can see through any disguise. I'm so sorry, my ring light is so annoying. You're like protected. See the mystery? 2 cats. Your Egyptian gods protect you, okay? Initiate of the many. Wow, isn't this the rebirth? Didn't I name this the reborn phase? Okay. Y'all, I hope to post these notes, okay? I don't know if I have a community tab because I'm not, I don't have a paid thingy. Like, this is all coming at you. I'm not even sure why. My screen decides to like, I think I have too many apps open and like they pick up different. I was just got a thumbs up earlier in the last video. There were like balloons everywhere, and I was like, it was one of the apps must be gone. But yeah, you deserve applause. 10 of Cups. I'm gonna read Instinct. I likely had a little bit too much coffee, but also I sense like the nervousness that like someone's facing. Maybe you make people nervous, like where people want to talk to you for some reason. Oops, sorry, my stomach is a little talkative today. Instinct would be the wolf. Yeah, I'm so sorry that I'm out of focus or out of the frame here. I must have moved the camera around a little bit while recording the shuffle. This card represents instinct and trusting your own animal self. It is a reminder that humans are grounded in the natural world and should respect our senses and gut reactions. The wolf is an integral creature in many North American indigenous cultures. The observation of the wolf as a wanderer made them synonymous with pathfinding and trailblazing. The wolf card may symbolize following your instinct and finding your own path through the wilderness. In Norse mythology, Fenrir was a giant wolf raised by the Azir gods who kept him magically imprisoned. The unbridled instincts of Fenrir were difficult to tame and could not be manipulated by the gods. I love that. I love it already. This card urges you to trust your own instincts in the face of those who might tie you down or attempt to overpower you. It is the underlying wildness of the wolf inside the domesticated dog. This card might also be seen as a symbolic of a longing to be free from a commitment or obligation. Yeah, whoever needs to speak up. Like, don't bottle up your emotions anymore. Like, when I sense whoever I'm picking up, I get like your mind, the like your mind is going to explode with so many thoughts, and like there's so much tension in your neck and shoulder area, and like you're so tired, and like your stomach hurts. Like what are you drinking or eating? On the other hand, I have an Empress archetype who's like, I'm free. Why would you be fake? What did the message say? It's your world. Why would you fake it? God appeared when you acknowledge your strength. Time to go beyond your temple. You are free. Redefining ideals and a sense of seriousness in practical, emotional, romantic, and spiritual aspects of everyday life. Golden Roots, the number 8, the number 44. Enjoy, y'all. Please have a wonderful October, and there's like things all over me, and I hope to see you all very soon, and I hope to get some rest and come back and make more sense. Until then, it's very nice hanging out with you. Have a very wonderful night. Dinner time, right?